Hi, I'm Hubert Centers. Welcome to Absolute Wealth's weekly edition of Centers Strategies. Let's take a look at this week's strategy. In this week's strategy, we are going to talk about another follow-up video, and we're going to use two tactics or strategies and combine them together in order to take a look at this week's strategy. So last week's strategy was tax loss selling and January effect. If you missed that video, go back to Absolute Wealth. It should be there. If it's not there, it's on the YouTube channel of Absolute Wealth. So this week's strategy, we're going to take a look at, we're going to see if there's any news that we can take advantage of and couple that with technical analysis and tax loss selling. So banks boost lending as the economy slowly warms up. So first thing that comes to my mind is Bank of America or Citibank. All right, any of those, that's fine. So we're going to stick with the Bank of America. So let's see if Bank of America, let's click on this. You can also read the article to see if you want to use any more information out of this. And they're basically just talking about, yeah, we don't have enough customers that have good credit to lend to them, but we're starting to, ease up on the lending standards a little bit to get the cash flow out of the doors. So now let's take a look at a chart of Bank of America and see if it fits our criteria. So now we're looking at a daily chart of Bank of America, and you can see in 2011, which is what we're looking for, it had an overall high of $15.31, and now today it's trading at $5.51. Perfect. So it's cut at least in half, right? So it is a candidate for tax loss selling because whoever got it at 15 obviously is hating life since it's trading at 5. I guess if you liked it at 15, you should love it at 5, right? That's one of the worst adages you'll hear on Wall Street. I am of the opinion of you use stop losses for a reason so that this stuff does not happen to you, all right? So we've got a nice little downtrend. We've had something that was trading at 15, now trading at 5, so it should bounce at the end of the year. In other words, everybody's going to sell it. They've got till, the end of the year to sell it, and then we're going to hold it for 30 to 31 days. And you can gently sell yourself out of that position once you're in it, or you can just hold it for a set period of time, like 30 days. So let's see if technically we can see anything. All right, so technically we do have some support down here around this area of $5. Perfect, because most stuff, once it goes below $5, goes to zero. So we have this little support or trampoline that we'll be trading off of. Another thing that we have is, you can call it two different things. Some people call it a hedge fund buy signal, and some people call it a hedge fund. It just depends on what you're looking at. So what you're looking at in this situation, it's super easy to find. All you're looking for is the most current low, okay? That's the most current low. I'm gonna walk you through this, and then we're gonna see what this one looks like. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna look for the lowest day or the lowest bar, and then you're gonna look for a close above the high of the low day, all right? So this is the lowest bar, this is the high of the low bar, and as soon as you get a close above this horizontal line, you would be long. And you can see that it popped up pretty good, and then it rolled back over. Same thing here. This is the most current low, that's the low. Here is the high. Anything above that would be a long signal, and then your target is obviously going to be slightly higher than that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look, and we're going to zoom in here real tight. And so this was the low bar. That is the low of the lowest bar that we've had. So we're going to use that as our stop. New parallel line. We're going to use this. I'm just going to make sure I'm pinpoint accurate on it. High of 522. Any price action north or higher of $5.22 is a long. Now, you didn't have that happen until 1-2 days later, and then the stop, so the entry is going to be 522, stop is going to be 591, and then we're going to hold that for the first part of January, maybe all the way through January, all right? And the stop loss is a stop loss for a reason. If it does go to 492 or lower, cut the thing loose and be done with it. So remember, when you're looking at end of year tax loss selling and when you're looking for bottom fishing, this tactic works really good. You're looking for the lowest move, the low of the lowest move. You're looking for the high above the high of that bar. And then anytime you get a price action that closes above the high of the low bar, it's a good initial position with a tight stop. Good luck, hope it helps. See you next week.